Earlier in the week, the Kansas City Royals traded Jason Hamill and third baseman Cody Ashe to the New York Yankees in return for third base prospect Miguel Andujar and starting pitcher Luis Cessa. They also sent first baseman Lucas Duda back to the New York Mets in return for relief pitcher Rafael Montero and starting pitcher Matt Harvey. Good evening, baseball fans. We are here in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium for a matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. And taking the hill for the Yankees in this one will be the left-hander Jordan Montgomery, affectionately known by Yankee fans as Gumby or Monty. In his second year as a New York Yankee at the Major League level, has 20 starts so far this year with a 4.22 ERA through 117 innings. And leading things off for the Kansas City Royals, as always, will be John Jay, a 306 average, has him in the top 10 in batting average in the American League. As he digs into the box, Royals rocking their blue tops, Yankees in their usual pinstripes. Here comes the first pitch, and it's taken for ball number one. Count runs 1-1 now to John Jay. Lefty on lefty action. Here comes the third pitch of the ball game. That's swung on and taken up the middle for a single as John Jay has himself a base knock to start off this game. And the solid leadoff hitter for the Kansas City Ball Club is on base. Next batter up is Mike Moustakas, the third baseman. He's been in trade talks all year long, but right now it looks like the Royals are going to hold on to him for the rest of the season. As he digs in, some more lefty on lefty action. First pitch swinging up the middle. That's going to get past the glove of Walker at second base, and the Royals, just like that, have runners on first and second. That brings up Jorge Soler, the three-hitter in the Royals order. He's also first pitch swinging, just chops it back foul, 0-1 count. Count runs 1-2 now to Soler. First and second, nobody out, here it comes. It's going to be ripped out to center field, but it is popped up in the sky, and it is going to be caught by Aaron Hicks. They think about tagging, but decide not to, so it's still first and second now with one out for the Royals. And now let's take a look at their lineup. Center fielder leading off John Jay, Mike Moustakas third, right field Jorge Soler, followed by left field Bonifacio. First base is Hunter Dozier, DH Alex Gordon, catching Salvador Perez. Second base is Whit Merrifield, and then rounding things out is their new shortstop Ramon Torres. Torres and Dozier are both new additions to this lineup since the trades have happened, and here's Jorge Bonifacio stepping into the batter's box. Monty looks down the runners, here it comes. Bonifacio gives that one a ride at the left center field. Gardner back at the track, looks up, and it is over the wall. Jorge Bonifacio with a 3-run shot for the Royals. And just like that, they lead this game 3-0 off the bat of Bonifacio like lightning. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier, making his 2018 debut for Kansas City. Takes the first pitch for ball one. Recently called up from AAA Omaha, as he's going to be their first baseman for the rest of the year after Lucas Duda was traded. And he swings at the 1-0 pitch. That's popped sky high into right field, but it's just at the grass, so Walker is there to put it away for out number 2. Next batter up is Alex Gordon, hitting .265 in the year, 12 homers for the Royals. A much better offensive season than he had in 2017. And of course, he still has that Gold Glove potential out there in left field. The first pitch to him is swung on, grounded out into the shift as Didi fields that, tosses over to first, and that's the third out of the inning, but not before Jorge Bonifacio. 3-run shot in the top of the first. 3-0 Royals, they're out in front. Now let's head for the Yankees bats in the bottom half of the first. Welcome back to the bottom half of the first inning. Luis Cessa making his first start of the 2018 season, his first appearance of the 2018 season, but not for the Yankees, but instead for the Kansas City Royals. He was involved in the Jason Hamill trade to the Yankees earlier in the week, and now Cessa getting a start against his former team as the DH Brett Gardner digs into the batter's box. And here comes the first pitch. Taken on the outside half, change up for strike one. Count runs 1-1 now to Gardner. Cessa turns, kicks, and delivers. That's going to be swung on and Flied out deep left field, but Alex Gordon is there to put that one away. As a correction, that is actually Bonifacio playing left field today, as Gordon is DHing to get a rest off from the field. And let's take a look at the Yankees order. Gardner and DHing, Drury at third, Judge in right, left field Stanton, catching is Sanchez, second base Walker, shortstop Didi Gregorius, first base Greg Bird, and then rounding things out is the center fielder Aaron Hicks. But here is the third baseman Brandon Drury, having a much better season on the road than at home, but he is at home here at Yankee Stadium in this game. Here comes the 2-2. And that's going to be clobbered at the left center field. Bonifacio has no chance if that one hits off the wall. Drury heading into second base. Bonifacio with some trouble out in left center. Into the cutoff man now, and Drury is into third base sliding with a triple. Brandon Drury with his fourth triple of the season. And that's going to bring up the big bats next for the Yankees. Here comes Aaron Judge, who had a slow start to the year, but he's since caught fire for this Yankees ball club. Here comes the 0-1 count. That's grounded down the third base line. Moustakas makes the stop, fires across the diamond. Very nice play by Mike Moustakas to retire Judge. And Drury's now at third with 2 outs. As here comes Giancarlo Stanton. Another big bopper in this Yankees order. 1-1 count to Stanton. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be swung on and popped up high, deep left field. Bonifacio back at the track, just in front of the track, as he catches it for out number 3, and the Royals hold on to their 3-0 lead here at the end of 1 inning here at Yankee Stadium. It's the bottom half of the second inning now as Gary Sanchez leads off this inning for the Bronx Bombers. Another big bat in this Yankees order that is just filled from 1 to 9 with big bats. The pitch from Sessa taken right down the middle. Change up for strike number 1. So here comes the 0-1 from Sessa, kicks and delivers. Sanchez whips through the slider down and away and counts 1-2 now. Here comes the pitch. Whiff through another slider and Sanchez goes down swinging. 1's down in the inning just like that. Next batter up is Neil Walker, the second baseman. The switch hitting second baseman. 1-0 count to him. Here comes the pitch from Sessa. Outside, taken for 2-0 now. Sessa turns, kicks, and fires. That's going to be driven out to left field. Bonifacio looks up, but he has no play on that one as Neil Walker absolutely pulverizes one into the left field seats. He didn't even pull that one in the short porch. He took that opposite field. Real show of power there from Neil Walker, and the score is now 3-1. 2-run lead now for the Royals. Here is Didi Gregorius. First pitch to him is taken outside for ball 1. Count runs 2-0 now to Didi. Here comes the pitch. Taken for ball 3 as Sessa falls behind in the count. We'll see if Gregorius is green-lighted on this pitch, and he is not, as that's taken for ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to Gregorius. He'll take his base, 1 down, 1 on for the Yankees now, as that brings up Greg Bird, the first baseman, hitting .255 in the year with 10 home runs. 0-2 count to him as Sessa sets at the chest, delivers. That's going to be grounded to Moustakas. Over to second, over to first, and that's an inning-ending 5-4-3 around the horn double play. Moustakas to Merrifield, and then finished off over at first by the new first baseman Dozier. 3-1 Royals is the score. Bottom half of the third inning now as Aaron Hicks digs into the batter's box for the Yankees, hitting a measly .230 on the year for them. Not the best year so far for Hicks in center. As the 1-0 count. As the 1-0 pitch is taken, here comes 2-1 now from Sessa. That's going to be blooped out over the head of the third baseman and in front of Bonifacio. He's in the corner with that now. Hicks running into second base. He's going to be there sliding with an easy double. Leadoff double for Aaron Hicks as he gives the thumbs down back to his dugout. And now they're back at the top half of the order with Brett Gardner. Takes the 0-1 pitch, slider outside half for strike 1. Or takes the first pitch, I should say. Gardner DHing on the day. Here comes the 1-1 from Sessa. Sets, delivers from the stretch. And Gardner rips this one out to right field, but Soler is there to reach out and snag that one. Hicks is going to tag out from second base. No play at third, so they will just hold on to that as the cutoff man. And Hicks moves up to third base now with one out. Here comes Brandon Drury, who tripled back in the first inning. 0-1 count to Drury. Sessa sets at the chest and delivers. Ground ball to second base. No play at home, so Merrifield goes over to first with it. 2 down now as the Yankees cut the lead down to 1 for the Royals. It's a 3-2 ball game. So 2 outs. Aaron Judge at the plate now as the Yankees are at their their most dangerous spot, I should say, of the order. Here comes the 0-1. That's going to be fouled off now. 0-2 count to Aaron Judge. Sessa working from the windup, kicks and delivers. Judge lines this one to left field. That just gets over the fence. A solo shot for Aaron Judge, and this ball game is tied up. Absolutely destroyed that one on a line drive just over the fence in left field. And now it's a tie ball game. So with 2 outs, here comes Giancarlo. First pitch to him is swung on and fouled back. Strike 1 now to Stanton. He flied out a deep fly ball in his first at bat. He's already got 30 home runs, and we are just at the end of July. Here comes the 0-1 as Stanton clobbers this one. Bonifacio will look up, and he has no play on that one. Sessa gives up back-to-back home runs from the big bats of the Yankee order. Judge and Stanton back-to-back, and the Yankees have their first lead of this game. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Royals have blown their 3-0 lead here. And now here's Gary Sanchez. First pitch to him is taken outside for ball number 1. He struck out in his first at-bat to a down-and-away slider. Count runs 2-2 on him now. Kicks and delivers from Sessa. That's going to be popped up into center field. John Jay barely has to move for that one. And he puts it away for out number 3, but not before the Yankees strike from multiple runs and take a lead. 4-3 Yankees is the lead here at the end of 3. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning now as Sessa's going to be replaced by another new Royal, Rafael Montero, also making his 2018 debut here with the Royals, recently acquired from the Mets, as the Royals shipped off Duda to New York, back to the Mets. 2-1 counting out of Giancarlo Stanton. That's going to be swung on and ripped past the diving glove of Dozier at first base. A single for Giancarlo Stanton, and he leads things off against Montero to get on base. Next batter up is the catcher Gary Sanchez, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Montero sets at the chest, works from the stretch. Sanchez lines this one out to right field. Soler is there, and Stanton has to retreat back to first base. So 1 down now, runner on first for the Yankees. Montero facing the second baseman, Neil Walker. 2-1 count, here it comes. Taken outside. Count runs 3-1 now. We'll see if Walker gets a good pitch to hit here. He does not. It's down in the zone, taken for ball 4, or down below the zone, I should say, taken for ball 4 as Walker draws a walk. And it's first and second now with 1 out for the Yankees as Didi Gregorius comes in, left-handed bat facing the right-handed Montero. Here comes the pitch, taken for strike 1 on the outside half, changeup. Montero sets from the stretch. Didi swings and pops that one up to center field. John Jay is camped under that one. He puts it away, gets it into the cutoff man quickly, and holds runners at first and second. Now with 2 down in the inning. And the next batter up will be Greg Bird, the left-handed hitting first baseman. Does have some pop in his bat, so Montero has to be careful here. The 1-0 count is fouled off. Count runs 1-1 now. Now it's a 1-2 to Greg Bird. Here comes the pitch. Bird rips this one in the left center field gap. It's going to get into the gap past left and center field, and it's going to drive in 1. Here comes the second run. It's going to be a bases-clearing double for Greg Bird, and the Yankees extend their lead to 6-3, a 3-run lead for the New York Yankees, as the Royals' pitching has not held up in this game. And here's Aaron Hicks now facing Montero with Bird on second. Hicks doubled earlier in the game. Full count to him here. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be called the ball. Looked like it could have hit the black. Ned Yost not happy about that one, but it is first and second now for the Yankees as Brett Gardner is up. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Here comes the pitch from Montero. Whiffed through for strike number 1. Change-up down in the zone. Count runs 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Whiffed through the slider. Montero gets the strikeout, but not before the Yankees strike for 2 more in the inning to extend their lead to 6-3 here over the Royals at the end of 6. We move things along to the top half of the 9th inning now as Aroldis Chapman comes out of the pen for the Yankees looking for his 26th save of the year. It's now an 8-5 game as he'll be facing Ramon Torres, the new Royals shortstop taking over for Alcides Escobar, who is now with the Los Angeles Angels. Chapman sets, takes his time as always. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be taken high, 100 on the gun, ball 1. Count runs 1-1 now to Torres. Chapman sets at the chest. Here comes the pitch. Torres rips this one out to left field. Stanton back at the track, but he's there to put it away for out number 1. As Chapman retires the first batter he sees in Torres, and now they're back to the top half of the order, the Royals are, with John Jay, who has 2 singles on the day and an RBI. 2-2 count. Here to John Jay. Chapman sets. Here it comes. It's taken down for ball number 3. Full count now to Jay. Moustakas getting ready on deck. Chapman taking his time as always. Here comes the pitch. Check swing. They say he did not go around, and John Jay draws a walk, so he'll take his base. And that'll bring up Mike Moustakas, the power-hitting third baseman, with a runner on first and 1 out, down by 3 in this game. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing. They say he went around, so strike number 1 on Moustakas. Not happy about that one. Count runs 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 from Chapman. That's going to be skied into left field opposite way. Stanton is camped under that one, and he squeezes the glove on out number 2. Jay has to retreat back to first base, so runner on first still with 2 outs now as here comes Jorge Soler. 0 for 4 on the day. Not a good day at the plate for Soler, but he is their last hope at the plate. Chapman sets at the chest. Here it comes. Swings through, strike 1. Count runs 0-2 now to Soler. Chapman looks down the runner in Jay. Here comes the pitch. That is taken for ball number 1. And here comes the 1-2. That is taken away for ball number 2. So 2-2 count now, all evened up. And the 3-2 now as that pitch gets away from Chapman, and he had him down 0-2, but Soler's worked his way back up in the count. Full count. Will he walk or will he get out? Here comes the pitch. Swung on and popped up into shallow center field. Walker ranges back. He puts it away, and that's the final out of the ball game as Chapman gets out of it, and the New York Yankees win this ball game 8-5 over the Kansas City Royals, as the Royals drop to 57-45, and the New York Yankees improve to 58-45. Aaron Hicks gets player of the game honors for the Yankees. He had a double. He went 2 for 3 on the day, drove in a run as well. Stanton had a home run while going 3 for 4. Judge's only hit was a laser home run. And then Walker also had a home run. Jordan Montgomery gets the win. Chapman gets the save. Sessa gets the loss in his first appearance of 2018. And with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Kansas City Royals Baseball. I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I'm saying goodbye.